back after constantly watching their vehicles get towed. That complex in Folsom is run by the same property management company that runs a condo complex in Roseville. And tonight we are learning their cars are also being towed away. We're going to get to the Roseville situation in just a minute, but first let's get it to Tony Lopez in Folsom, asking questions, getting answers. Tony, what's going on there?
I've covered a lot of block parties, but never a blockade gathering. This is something you're not going to see anywhere else tonight. These people live in this Folsom condominium complex. We brought you the story last night. They are fed up with their cars being towed, even though they're condo owners, even though the spot is right in front of their homes. They are going to put up a blockade like this one, just to make sure that the tow truck drivers who come in every night to tow away their cars, they're going to make sure they don't get past this blockade. They're also going to stop the security company who they say come and help the tow truck drivers take away car after car. It's been happening since the beginning of February. Here's a little background on the nightmare they've been going through.
So we do the math, one of us is going to get towed every single week.
Their words you heard last night have turned to action. Fed up with their cars being towed from right outside their homes here at the Esplanade condo complex in Folsom, residents are forming a blockade.
The rules just don't pertain anymore. We have a tow group that's coming in here with security in front of them, and we're not going to allow them on the property. We're just not going to have our cars taken tonight.
They're determined to keep this scene from happening again. It's happened more than 50 times this month alone. A tow truck driver hauling away a resident's car, even though that car is parked in a legal residence spot.
No comment.
A member of the condo board wouldn't answer our questions last night when we wanted to know why this strange policy exists, requiring residents to move their cars every fourth day from a legal spot or risk getting towed. Tonight, these people say this blockade is worth the risk.
Hopefully it's going to be a very peaceful situation. We're not looking to cause any violence. What we're looking to do is just to assert the situation.
We're back live out here in this Folsom condominium complex. A show of hands, people who've had their cars towed this month. Again, this has happened since the beginning of February. Each time it's $220 to $300 for them to get their car out. Chuck Tolbert, to bring you in real quickly. People at home right now might be thinking, this is an extreme measure to go through. Why are you doing this?
Well, we're in a situation right now where we can't get anyone to listen to us from the board. We can't get anyone to listen to us from the management group. So basically, we're out here this evening trying to keep our cars on the property.
We've called the management group numerous times today. They did not answer our calls. We've called HB Towing, talked to a manager. He said he couldn't comment. This story is far from over. They do believe this is illegal towing, and they are fed up. They're going to stay out here for the next several hours to make sure that the tow truck drivers do not cross the barrier. They've spoken with Folsom Police and Folsom Fire. They are making sure they have a fire lane, an emergency vehicle lane, a thoroughfare, so they're not going to be doing anything dangerous in that regard, but they're fed up and they're taking action.
All right, Tony, thank you. Tony Lopez live for us in Folsom. We want now to go to Mike Delastrito. He's live in Roseville at another condo complex where the same thing is happening to people there.
What's happening tonight?
A whole lot of similarities out here, Sam and Palace. It is the same home builder, the same property management company. It is the same security company, and these people who live here also have the same frustrations. Josh, how many times have you been towed?
Twice.
$500.
Yep.
The Campania Condo HOA says you can't park street side for more than 3 days. Otherwise, you'll pay up.
They say 72 hours. It wasn't 72 hours. One night we got towed.
And they don't make it easy for you to get your car back.
No, it's all the way in friggin' Sac. Towing you to Sac County off Elkhorn. There's no tow companies in Roseville.
A 30-mile drive and a load of cash to hand over.
It's a lot of money. It's kind of stupid, you know?
Well, it's gotta be because of all the cars packing the street. Not exactly. There's just a handful of cars parked here.
It's kind of like you live here, you pay rent here. If you can't fit your car in the garage, it's not a parking problem. How come you can't park out front without getting your car towed?
Josh Carter walks back from parking his car off condo grounds, a trip he makes 2 or 3 times a week.
Right, and that's who I really feel sorry for, is the people in the surrounding neighborhoods. They have to pay because of this one.
A lot of people parallel park along the street in the nearby neighborhood, on a public street, where tow trucks can't touch them. But neighbors say it sounds like tow trucks are busy enough camping out at Campania, waiting for the next $250 tow.
It's a security company's racket and the towing company's racket. They're not even following the rules.
That's the situation in Roseville where Mike Delastrito was reporting.
And we'll keep you posted on this one. 2 years ago, Governor Schwarzenegger